I went up to the Ollie's in Sugar Hill, Georgia, up past Beaufort, past Mala, Georgia. They have a huge American craft section. They actually have this huge section and then a pallet behind it full of stuff. A lot of this stuff they had before, but there was some new stuff. They had lots of stickers, which I'll show you in a second, but they still had the colored burlap packs. They had washi tape. They only had one kind, and that one box was all I saw left. I'll actually show the washi tape in just a second. They had that ribbon, which I'll also show. They had stickers kind of in several places on this palette. They had the Sticko stickers, and then they had several themed stickers. They did have these cookie boxes, which I got last time. I showed in my last haul that had decorations with a little window in the top. They had the padded scissors, the We Are Memory Keeper scissors. I bought 6 of these last time. They still had a ton of them left. They're good scissors, but they're just super comfortable on my hand because I have arthritis in my hands, so I really like the padded scissors. They had just a few of the little decorative piñatas. Oh, sorry, those are still the candy boxes. I'm showing them again. Actually got a couple more of those. They had these embossed paper. I didn't get this. It just seemed like 1 or 2 sheets of paper, and I have so much, I just decided against it. They had this little Sugar Bell spatula. I actually got it to get down in the bottom of my sourdough jar. They had this cute little stencil. It has 3 designs in the one pack. They do have some of the raffia. This is the only box of it I saw left. I got it, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to try to put it on tags, I think. They only had one of these cookie cutter kits left, so I'm not sure it'll still be there. These are little plastic molds for chocolate bowls and some cookie cutters. They had the 3-pack of mica powder for resin. They had the little So Cute kit. They still had the practice handwriting booklets. Each page has a letter on it, and then it gives you the ability to practice that letter. They have some more flakes. I think there were 4 or 5 different colors in the little individual containers. They had lots and lots and lots of them underneath on the bottom shelf. They had a whole box, I'll show you in a minute, of those rose stencils. So they had tried to put them on top, and then I think on the bottom there's just the entire thing is completely filled with boxes down there. There's some more of those cookie boxes. They did have these 3-pack of the little flakes, and they had them in the little white boxes. So I'm not sure if, I think they're selling the whole box for $3. And it has 3 little jars in it versus taking it apart and selling them to $1 a bottle. They had this one case, is the only one I saw, is this pouring paint. That was the only one that I saw. They had more stickers. They had stickers laying everywhere and just almost in boxes. I kept picking them up and trying to put them back where they go. And then that entire box is filled with stamps. And like I said, there's 4 or 5 more boxes underneath it, so there were a lot of stamps. They do take those out of the bag, though. It has 3 in there, but you have to pay $1 for each one. They had several different styles of Christmas stickers. They still had this bag of glitter words I'm using to put on the front of my photo album, and they had these cute little bunny stickers. They had this 3-pack of colored permanent markers, blue, pink, and green. So I'll try those out. I did get 2 packs of those, so I'll check them out. They still had the pack. It's 3 packs of adhesive gems. So there's 12 on a sheet, and there's 3 packs in there. And those do come 3 for $1. They still had these little 6-pack of charms. I actually got a few more, but they still had a whole box left. They just had a few of the Heidi Swapp washi tape packs left, but they're very pretty. And just a few left of this particular style of stamp. The other flower stickers they had lots of, but they only had a couple of the birthday ones left. They did have this one box of this ephemera, and then they had some chalkboard tags and some cute little 3D Alaska stickers. They did have these padded envelopes. They might be American Craft. I'm not sure why they were over there. I'd actually never seen those before, but they were a whole case of them sitting up on the table. They also had these little graduation charms. They still had these little pink adhesive gems. And they still had the little 4-pack of tassels. Those are great. I actually bought those last time, and they worked really well dangling off a journal. They still had the pack of glitter clothespins. They were kind of stuck back behind the pink gems, so you'd have to look for them. And then they had the, still had the 12 by 12 stack of colored burlap. And this is 8 sheets, but it's $1.99. It's not marked. And then they've torn, some of the packs are still together, and sometimes they tore the sheets apart and are selling them for 25 cents a sheet. It all works out to $1.99 for 8. But the store manager here has just decided he wants to sell them 25 cents a sheet, which is still worth it in my opinion. It was really nice. These, I got a couple more of these. These are the 12 Days of Christmas stickers. They've got some depth to them that they sit up, so I really like 3D stickers, so I got some more of those. They still had the Project Life journaling cards. This is a pack of 40. So if you have a Project Life binder, or if you found one somewhere, those will work really well in it. And this is one of the many boxes of these Thinking of You peony flower stickers. They really had lots and lots and lots of these. They also had several different styles of alphabet stickers. They had kind of a block set, and then they have the kind of a script set. They also had this one style of washi tape. They had that one box that I'm showing, but it did have, I believe it's 7 different rolls of washi tape in it, but they only had the one style. And then they had a ton of just little flat stickers. I believe the 3 styles here, there is a dance sticker, which is super cute. And then the kissy lips stickers. And then the fall pumpkin patch sticker. And I believe all of those were $1 per pack. And I went back to the regular crafts section. They had some Cricut vinyl, the smart vinyl, the regular vinyl. They had some Cricut foil, lots of packs of different kind of pens. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. Happy crafting.